of it, but the wide range of severity and symptoms is one of the hallmark features, atypical features of this virus. It is unusual, to say the least.
All right, Dr. Jen, thank you so much. And you can submit questions to Dr. Jen on her Instagram at Dr. J. Ashton. Well, all week long, we have been celebrating arts and culture here at GMA3, and our next guest embodies them both, as she is one of the most multifaceted performers in the industry. She's a platinum hit singer and an award-winning actress on the screen and on the stage, and we're lucky enough to have her joining us now to tell us about the very important cause she is fighting for. Of course, we're talking about, you're seeing her there, the beautiful Vanessa Williams. Vanessa, thank you so much for being with us. Hi, I'm doing well, and I know you've been in the entertainment industry for over 30 years, which you can't tell, but apparently that's the number I've been told. Recently, you co-founded a coalition called Black Theater United with a lot of other actors. So tell us about your group's mission.
Well, we were really lucky to find each other. After George Floyd, a group of Black Broadway actors, Audra McDonald, LaChance, Felicia Rashad, we all got together and said, what can we do? And so we started Black Theater United, Norm Lewis, Brian Stokes Mitchell, a bunch of us, including Black sound designers, Black stage management, Black directors like Kenny Leon, and we wanted to make a change. We wanted to highlight what we needed to see change, and we also want to be a resource for people who say, oh, I can't find a Black lighting designer, to be the change, and we can say, oh, we have somebody in mind. So we want to be a change agent, and our first we've had two amazing town halls, one with Cheryl Eichel from NAACP, the last one with Stacey Abrams and Dr. Janine Abrams-McLean, talking about fair count and fair fight. And our initiative right now is about the census, making sure that people understand how important it is to be counted.
Yeah, and I know you were going through some of the things that you want to do, but how specifically would you like to see the theater industry change?
Well, we want to see more representation, not only on stage, because of course you see amazing Black actors and dancers on stage, but behind the stage, in management, in staffing, in sound design, lighting design, scenic design, all those in directing, producing, all those components that make Broadway what it is today.
I know as the first Black Miss America, you've talked about racism and even the death threats you received after winning that award. What was that like for you? And I imagine a group like this, what that would have meant to you back then, what it would have been like.
Well, it's interesting. That was 1983, and I was a junior in college at 20 years old and grew up in New York, and I thought everything was relatively cool in terms of the state of United States. My parents, I was born in 1963, the year that Kennedy was killed. My brother was born 4 years later and passed away. So the civil rights movement had made a substantial impact, but I saw it rear its ugly head in 1983 when I was the first Black Miss America, but it still was a Black woman representing America. And for some people, it was horrifying. And for me, I had to be the symbol of change. Again, being a change agent, that I had no idea what to do, but as a 20-year-old, I represented myself and was the person that I am. And, you know, we've seen all these cycles of wokeness, of being confronted with change, because people have to realize that we're all human beings and we all deserve to be treated equally.
I want to get your thoughts, lastly, on some of that change. We now have Kamala Harris, the first Black woman to be nominated by a major party as the vice president. What do you think about that? Have you been following the DNC?
Of course, I've been following, and I'm very proud to see the first woman of color to be in this magnificent spot where she is lauded for her brains, for her experience, and for the diversity and past that she can bring to her knowledge, which is exactly what we need today for people to realize that we are all Americans and we all make up this amazing country. So representative of being a person of color is just an example of how great this country is.
Beautifully said. Vanessa Williams, big fan of yours. Thank you so much for coming on the program. We certainly appreciate it, and hope you can stay well and continue your mission. It's certainly a worthy cause that we all need right now.
Thank you so much.
Coming up here in our